Hi, everybody. This is Plutonian Goddess Tarot here. Um, just coming at you with a live stream today. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for coming. And to help the channel grow and to also just stay in touch with me, if you like my readings, please like and subscribe to the video so that you will not miss out on further updates. So, you guys, today I just felt called to do a live stream. If you're tapped in, you understand already that the energies have just been crazy, right? So much has been going on in our world and honestly, just in the universe in general. So many changing energies, and we are truly right now living in a time like none other. Yeah. And so that has led a lot of us to feel very socially isolated right now. Um, and honestly, sometimes we go through these periods in life of feeling socially isolated, and we just don't know why. We don't know why it seems like, people are not drawn to us, why it seems like we're spending most of our time alone, why people don't really want to hang with us like that, why aren't people checking in, why do we not have friends? Some of us, let's just be honest. Honestly, the truth is, we don't really need friends, but um, but these times in our life are orchestrated for very specific purposes. We are all on incredibly different journeys. I mean, some of us are on very similar journeys, learning similar lessons. I can't deny that, but everyone's journey is unique, and there come these times in our life where we just have to be separated from people, and that is because that is spirit's will for us at that time. So I want to go ahead and do a pick a card reading today, just to kind of give you some insight on why you may be feeling socially isolated today. So I have two piles for you guys to choose from. Um, Honestly, not piles, they're just cards for you guys to choose from. But we'll call them piles, I guess. So pile number one, you will be the Sun card, the beautiful Sun card for pile one. And pile two, you will be the Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful calico there, the Nine of Pentacles. So I'll just hold up both. That way you can make your choice. It does help to take a deep breath just to temper your energy and connect with your intuition, tap into your higher self before choosing a card. So pile one, pile two. Choose whichever you're most drawn to. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. So pile one, if you chose the Sun card, this is your reading. We're going to get into why are you feeling socially isolated at this time in your life? Why are you feeling socially isolated right now? What's going on? Is it you? Is it the energies? What is it? Because that can be a frustrating feeling, right? A lot of messages here for you guys. So a lot of you guys are trying to recover from addictions or stay out of old habits that used to keep you stuck. Um, Too much partying, too much drinking, too much um, of an unhealthy lifestyle, maybe choosing more vain things over your relationships. You're kind of getting, I'm not trying to diss by saying that either. Um, a lot of us have gone through that where, before we had that first spiritual awakening where we just were not tapped in at all. We were doing things in our ego, trying to look the best, be the best, and just fit into um, just what this world says that we have to be, and just not making the most healthy choices, especially not choices that are good for healthy relationships. So, a lot of you guys are coming out of that and coming into just being happy with yourself and happy with who you are. And it's making you feel socially isolated because honestly, you're not around that many people anymore. You are very much giving to yourself. Um, and I don't mean that in a selfish way. I just mean you are pouring energy into making yourself better. And this was a hard choice to make. Um, so you may have lost some friends. You may, if you haven't had falling outs with people, people may have just fallen by the wayside. So there are a lot of people I'm hearing that you just don't really see anymore, um, who are still kind of locked into those same patterns and whatnot. There's definitely a few people who um, recognize this change in you and admire it. Um, it's going to be different for every single person. For some of these people, it's your family members that are recognizing this positive change in you, um, and are kind of just watching your steps be ordered, trying not to get in the way, just letting you find your rhythm and live your life. You could be a Leo, you could be an Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra. You could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Honestly, I have a lot of the signs here. I have almost all of them. Capricorn is prominent here, definitely. But yeah, a lot of you guys had a choice between like these toxic behaviors. Um, some of you guys, okay, some of you guys had to leave a relationship behind. I'm getting a lot of stories now. So some of you guys had to leave a relationship behind, like a romantic relationship, and it was a hard choice. Um, some of you guys, it's the case that the person that you were in the relationship with chose something else over you. And you kind of lost your passion and zest for things and fell into um, just not the best habits. Some of you were really hurt. I'm hearing depressed. Some of you drank a lot. But now you're kind of coming out of that and coming into this space of loving on yourself just for who you are, realizing that, you can't change the past. You just have to love yourself and others, as you are. And you just learn this lesson and you're starting to come into your own happiness. And people are like watching you recover from this. And it's not that they're trying not to be in your energy. It's just that your energy is freshly renewed. And when our energy is freshly renewed like that, it leaves a signature. It leaves an energy signature um, that is almost like impenetrable. So um, it's not like people don't want to get into contact with you or don't want to get to know you or whatever. It's just that people can sense that you went through something and now your energy is like freshly re-regulated is the word that I'm getting. Like it's regulated again and you are walking in your own happiness and um, that's precious for you and like people almost don't want to mess that up if that makes any sense. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for pile number one here. I just want to pull a little bit of advice for you guys too. What advice um, do we have for my pile one who may be feeling socially isolated right now? Um, definitely. So, advice for you, definitely just be cautious right now of the words that you speak. Um, you could be a Gemini. We got the Magician here, came out in reverse. Um, but definitely be cautious of the words that you speak, as words do manifest into our reality. Um, make sure that you are um, speaking the best about yourself and others and your circumstances, your past, present, future, everything. That is very, very important because that is what is going to um, draw into your life who is supposed to be there when the time is right. And also, we have the Five of Swords coming out here too in your advice. If there's anybody in your past like that you may have fallen out with, or if you've had a harsh exchange of words or a harsh energy exchange with, um, I would just say don't be afraid to let your guard down and admit that you were wrong. Or on the flip side, this could be someone needing to do this to you, like needing to let their guard down and to admit that they were wrong. Heavy Gemini energy here as well. You could have, yeah, you could have people talking behind your back about how you, um, during a time in your life when you were going through a tough time, like how you fell out with them or rubbed them the wrong way or something. Who knows? Um, but somebody was pissed off. But I don't mean to laugh at that as though it's funny. I don't want to laugh at anybody's circumstances. Um, I just laugh because yeah, it's hard to pinpoint exactly who this is, but could be you, could be someone that you know, but someone was rubbed the wrong way by somebody else's actions. And the advice here, it's saying like, don't manifest more of that. Don't talk behind people's back. Even if like people try to draw you into gossip or whatever, don't get into it. Um, just remain positive. Um, continue to love yourself and just walk in this new positive energy signature here. Um, but just be cautious of things that um, attempt to draw you into perhaps some of your old patterns. Be very cautious of that. Yeah, and if there's anyone who you feel that maybe you do want to have a second chance with, you know, definitely you want to think and say the best things possible in that situation, and then the best outcome possible will manifest. So that's your advice. So thank you so much, my pile ones, for tuning in. We're going to move on to pile number 2. So pile number 2, if you chose the 9 of Pentacles, this is your reading on why might you be feeling socially isolated right now. Let's see. Why might you be feeling socially isolated right now? All right, we've got the 2 of Wands in reverse. Looks like we've got the 7 of Pentacles, the Magician in reverse, and the King of Cups in reverse. Okay, so right now I'm seeing a few different scenarios. I'm seeing a scenario here. The first one I'm seeing a scenario where someone did not choose you, I want to say, whether that be like for friendship or romantically. I'm also getting like friend group vibes too, like someone didn't choose you to be a part of their group, or a romantic relationship with someone just didn't work out due to conflict. And I see people who chose this pile, you're very heavily focused on your goals right now, heavily focused on work and providing for your needs, and kind of just building up to being independent financially. But you're being somewhat held back in a way because of unstable emotions is what I'm getting, due to this passion that you had not working out, whether that was like a friendship or a relationship. And so it's created this energy signature on you of kind of I can tell a lot of you stay to yourself intentionally. So you try to stay out of the mix, you try to stay out of gossip, you try to stay out of, I don't know, you try to stay out of everyone else's drama because you're trying to build your stability right now and people know that about you. So it's not that people don't want to be your friend or don't want to be in contact with you, or don't want to be associated with you. It feels like, the people who chose this pile, this group is has very big hearts, with the King of Cups being here. And at the same time, though, you don't necessarily wear that heart on your sleeve. You're very independent, and I'm almost getting like a stoicism, kind of focused. At least that's what you give on the outside. People may think that this is manipulative, of you. People may view you as manipulative as well. And it's not that you're intentionally trying to manipulate people. It's just that um, you know what it's like to be um, in conflicts, and you don't want to be distracted right now. You are more so staying to yourself to preserve your energy. The only thing is, though, this may be hindering some of your manifestations that you want. So you may not be manifesting um, at a rate that you want, because you may be intentionally holding yourself back from certain things that would bless you. So, holding yourself back from giving to relationships and people because of being um, maybe just wary of people wary, world wary. So, let's go ahead and just get some advice for you right now during this time. Stay out of toxic habits and patterns right now. Do continue to do what's right. Don't be drawn into, oh, the Queen of Cups came out here too. Don't be drawn into substance abuse. Don't be drawn into, and substance abuse doesn't just have to be alcohol. It could be caffeine, it could be edibles, it could be food, it could be whatever. Don't be drawn into any sort of addiction. With the devil card coming out here, the judgment card came out as well. You want to make sure that you continue to do right, stay on the right path. And with the Queen of Cups being here, you want to make sure that you acknowledge the people who love you and the people who are there for you, those people who have been unwavering, that maybe you don't see on the day-to-day basis, but they're planted there on their throne, just waiting to give that cup of love away. So I'm getting a scenario of, like, don't forget about your grandparents and your parents, if you are blessed to have them, or extended family or old friends. And just the loving people in your life that you cross paths with. Don't forget about them. Reach out when you need to. Reach out, and I'm hearing just have relationships of reciprocity. Don't only reach out to people when you need something. Be an open door for them as well, for equal give and take in the relationships that you have. And just find that balance between tempering your emotions and working on your goals. But I truly believe that these periods of time in our lives when we are socially isolated is definitely for a reason. And you are definitely working on some great things. You're working on unlearning some toxic behavior patterns. And, maybe not toxic in the way that it was causing you like harm actively, but just like things that are just not so good, like not speaking well of yourself at all times, not building yourself up, doing affirmations, doing meditation, just kind of in this survival mindset I'm getting. And you're coming out of that survival mode and learning what it means to truly, protect yourself while also going for your goals. But just be careful not to be, um, to completely isolate yourself. But people are definitely sensing that energy shift from you. They're definitely sensing that you've matured a lot in the last, I'm hearing like the last few years for a lot of you guys. You've matured a lot due to life lessons. Some of you have grieved. Yeah, just people are sensing that you are entering a new cycle in your life, and it's not that they don't want to be a part of it. It's just that it's not necessarily their time to jump in on it yet. Um, it's on you right now to make the moves, um, to invite people into this sacred space that you're creating. So, that is all of the messages that I had today. I really hope that the messages resonated with you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in my channel. I currently don't offer personal readings, but I am open to doing so in the future, if enough people are interested. And I just want to say thank you for coming. Thank you for tuning in. And I just wish you the best along your journey. We're all here learning, we're all here healing. And um, honestly, what's meant to be will be. The best is yet to come. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.